base to tie the Alabama school mark with assists in a ball game with those 4-3 putouts. First pitch to Callie Herod is in there for a called strike one, and we are underway. It's straight up 6:30 here in Tuscaloosa.
Well, like I said in the intro, Tom, we're going to learn a lot tonight about Madison Preston. Previous 3 starts, Penn State, Mississippi Valley State, and I neglected to mention Georgia State. Big step up.
The 0-1 is a ground ball to short. Booker has it, makes a throw over just in time by a half step to get Herod for out number 1. Nice play there by Booker. Knew she had to hurry with the speedy Herod on the base pass and got it done.
And clearly, I think we put it to bed last night, but clearly Booker not bothered at all by that ankle. A really well-moved play by the senior, and a good throw to get it over to first in time to get Herod.
That brings up third baseman Jessie Warren, and the first pitch is waved at and missed for strike one as she was fooled by that off-speed pitch outside. No balls and 1 strike.
Warren easily the biggest offensive threat for Florida State in terms of power. 6 home runs, 21 RBI for Warren, the senior. So potent.
The 0-1 pitch right in there for a called strike. No balls and 2 strikes now on Warren. In the field for Alabama, Gabby Calloway in left, Alyssa Brown in center, Kaylee Tao in right, Peyton Grantham at third, Sydney Booker at short, Demi Turner at second, Bailey Hemphill at first, Reagan Dykes behind the plate. Catching Madison Preston.
Of waiting for rain.
Yeah, and I'd say the stadium probably scared off a lot of fans. You know, there's not a lot of fans. This isn't as packed as it was last night.
No, last night was good. And they said today was going to be the big, I think the, you know, the weather and everything, games getting pushed back.
Yep. So Preston will come set. Jessie Warren here on a 1-2 count. A 1 out for Alabama. Next pitch she takes upstairs for ball 2. So count here even for Jessie Warren. Seminoles in their pinstripes today. And Alabama in their Crimson Tide tops and white pants.
Yeah, crimson.
Crimson. As Preston will come set. 2-2 pitch here on the way. Swung on as Warren leans out over that one. It's a grounder to Preston. She picks it up and fires Hemphill at first base. So 1-3 there. Gets Warren out. That'll bring up hot-hitting Sydney Sherrill to the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yesterday we were talking about it. Me and you talked about it, like how effective Osorio was when she was ahead in a count.
Correct.
And then how erratic she gets when she loses control, and then how you have to cash in those opportunities because she does present those.
Yeah.
You know, those innings are there. You just have to get that timely hit. So.
Correct. No, absolutely.
So now you're thinking Osorio is going to come today, and then they throw Preston. So it's kind of a lefty now. So just a completely different mindset. You know, you're probably thinking Osario's going to pitch because we're watching.
Yeah.
You know, they're 3 and 4 pitch against Northern Iowa, and then. It's not Osorio.
Yeah, and I think for Osorio, one thing that the girls had noticed that the velocity was down yesterday from Osorio.
Mm-hmm.
They knew in talking in some of their scouting meetings that they had chased too much.
Yeah.
Next pitch here to Sherrill. That hits the outside corner for strike 2. Count here 1-2. 2 outs for the Crimson Tide in the top of the first. No score yet between these two teams.
It's a nice little pitch she's got. That little drop, off-speed drop.
Yes. So now you don't have so much of a spinner, but you've got a pitcher who's down the zone. 1-2 pitch swung on, that's fouled. Hey, the miles per hour working up there. Got 61.
Oh, okay.
We got that working again.
That's good. About time.
Yeah. So.
Had some issues yesterday with it.
He did. And we'll talk a little bit about this. Knowles came back, had a little bit of a team meeting because 3 losses in 1 week for the Seminoles has not happened in a while.
No, it doesn't happen. Doesn't happen often. So it was a little regroup and refocus and get after it today.
Next pitch is in the dirt, so that'll even it up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here, Sid Sherrill will step back into the box.
Well, how about the confidence in Alabama to go with the freshman?
I agree. Completely. 100%. Well, and this will be the future of Alabama right here, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Next pitch to Sid Sherrill. She leans out over that one. It's a grounder to Hemphill, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. No runners left on base as Sherrill grounds out and an unassisted there to the first baseman for the top of the first inning. So let's talk a little bit about the Seminoles this week. Anthony, and it has not been it's been a big learning week for them to say. As, you know, this is new team, new leadership, still figuring each other out, you know, and last night they had a few thoughts talking about, you know, how to address each other, how to grow as a team, and that was talked about as a team. And just still figuring those components and pieces out. You know, what's this game mean for the Seminoles moving forward?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, you know, again, that meeting was, you know, just to kind of get everybody back on the same page. I think everybody who knows what role, you know, they play for this team and how every single role on the team is important.
Correct.
So I think this is going to be moving forward. You're going to start seeing maybe, you know, just kind of a little refocus and get back to where, you know, playing that Seminole softball they need to be playing.
Yeah. Because you look across the board, there's some other teams that have lost this week.
Yeah, I mean, Oregon has a little rough patch over in Palm Springs. You know, they've lost a couple. So I mean, it's a long season. So this could be they'll look back on this and go, wow, you know, this maybe was a little petty. You know, some of this stuff was a little petty, and we just needed to kind of get it off our chest. So I think it's going to be good. We'll see how they bounce back, and this is going to be the game. And what a game to bounce back on. You know?
Absolutely.
So good test right away out the box.
Agree.
You know, so we'll see. Megan's got the ball, so see what she does.
Yeah, I think Seminoles, they were up for this game. They wanted to see Alabama again. They knew they didn't bring the A game yesterday, and they wanted this game again.
Yeah. And you know what? Sometimes you got to tip your cap. You know, she pitched a good game.
She did. First pitch into Brown on the inside corner for strike one from Meghan King. Meghan King, the junior, with a 1.02 ERA. She's got 5 wins and 2 losses on the year. She's got 32 strikeouts to 8 walks. They're just a little over 34 innings pitched. That next pitch is in there for strike two. Yeah. Who's our umpires here today?
We got Greg Muir behind the plate, Steve Gould at first, and Mike Hensley over at third.
All right. Next pitch. That's a liner.
Oh, you couldn't see that.
Yeah, just down the left field line, goes foul.
Almost hit the umpire, Mike Hensley.
So the conditions on the field are not too bad, but what you got?
Well, they didn't drag the field. It was a little too wet to drag, but they did a four-man rake job going. Field surface is fine. Outfield grass in some areas is pretty sopping wet.
Yeah,
they got pretty extensive rain from this morning all the way till about, I would say about 4:30, 4:45 when they pulled the tarp to get that UNI Alabama game going again. So there is a little bit of as Brown grounds out.
Yeah, Brown will ground out to Sid Sherrill there for the first out in the bottom of the first.
Some saturation in the outfield on the lines, and a little bit in center field, but thinking hopefully by the time this game gets too deep, it'll dry up a little bit.
Yep.
Just hope we don't have any more rain behind it.
Well, there's been some decent wind here all day today, too. So that's been helpful as well. Yeah. Yeah, so Brown will ground out to Sid Sherrill, and that'll bring up Demi Turner here, another lefty. First pitch swung on and fouled straight back.
Yeah, so Demi moved from the 8-hole all the way up to
big jump
to the second. It looks like they moved Kylee Toe down. She struggled yesterday.
She
Thought
did.
Kylee really had her way with her.
King will come set. Turner on the way. Flips a changeup, and Turner sits back, drives it to second base. Sherrill picks up, fires over to Carson Gordon in time to get Demi Turner. So 2-4-3s. There's 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. That brings up Peyton Grantham.
The good thing about this, they hit, you're waiting, and then all of a sudden, 30 minutes, next game starting.
Yeah.
You don't have time to think about it.
Not at all.
Just get yourself warmed up and play.
You're ready to go. I agree. The grounds crew, exceptional job flipping that around and getting it to go.
They did flip it pretty quick.
First pitch in the Grantham misses for a ball. Count 1-0. King will get set. Pitcher on the way. Swung on a miss. Big hack there from Grantham. That'll make the count 1-1. 2 outs here for the Noles.
I think it was senior day for Peyton Grantham today.
Yeah, so they do senior day a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. They actually give one senior the whole day.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's different.
Different.
Yeah.
But pretty cool. I like the idea of it.
Yeah, spreading out throughout the year.
Yep. 2-1 pitch here on the way. Swung on by Grantham. It's a high fly pop-up. Will it stay in fair? And it won't. It'll get out. As Zoe Casas was giving chase and left. Just to give you guys a little bit of we haven't given lineups here. But you've got Zoe Casas in left, Claveman in center, Elizabeth Mason in right, Jessie Warren at third, Callie Harrod at short, Sid Sherrill at second, Carson Gordon at first, Anna Shellnut behind the plate, and Megan King pitching, as we mentioned. 2-2 pitches, a changeup swung on as Grantham holds back on that, and she lines it to Carson Gordon at first. So Grantham will line out to Gordon in the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. No runners left on base as we're moving to the top of the second inning. We'll see Carson Gordon, Cassie Davis, Mo Claveman, the 4, 5, and 6 coming to the plate. Anthony and I will take a short, quick break, and we'll be right back with you guys. Sorry, I got peanut M&M stuck in my throat.
That's okay.
Good.
Here.
Yep.
You good?
Thank you.
You got water?
Thanks for those peanut. I do have water. Hey guys, welcome back here to the top of the second inning. No score yet between Florida State and the Crimson Tide. Alabama's Carson Gordon will step back into the box. Gordon here in an 0-1 count. Pitcher on the way. That's in the dirt to Gordon. Count 1-1.
See if Carson can get going again.
Yep.
She struggled a little bit yesterday. She wasn't the only one.
No. No, she was not the only one in the lineup. Next pitch swung on by Gordon. That's driven deep down the left field. That's out of here. Solo shot by Carson. Gordon gets the Noles up on the board early here in this game. And the Noles take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, she left that over the plate. And
sure did.
Gordon
cashed
pounded
in.
that one. Just inside the foul pole.
Yeah.
Good job, Carson.
Yeah, great job by Carson Gordon. So that puts the Noles up on the board, 1-0 here over Alabama. And Cass Davis now will be the hitter. So top of the second, Noles have a 1-0 lead here over number 10, Alabama.
Probably happy they're not facing.
Oh, sorry, all right? I would imagine. Davis, the 5 spot here in the lineup. First pitch to Davis. Swung on and, or excuse me, that's taken downstairs for a ball. A little interesting here. You got the corners in on Davis. What? Think they know the type of hitter Davis is?
No.
Nope. I don't like it all, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't. There you go. Back up a little bit there.
Next pitch, Davis swings at that curveball in the outside corner for strike one. Count 1-1.
Yeah, so far, you know, what we're looking at with Preston is just a little bit of off-speed stuff, maybe curveball and a drop.
Yep. 1-1 pitch. That's a drop on the inside corner.
Yeah, it's like an off-speed drop,
yeah, that's that change. Yeah, our change drop, 54. Count 1-2 to Davis. Preston will come set. 1-2 pitch here on the way, and Davis is caught looking. And she was not ready for that pitch.
Yeah, it looked like just a backdoor curve on the outer half.
Yep.
Just kind of froze Cass. It's the first punch out for Preston.
That'll bring up Morgan Claveman to the plate, the 6th spot here in the lineup, as the infield will come in for Claveman. 1 out here for Alabama, as Preston will come set. Pitch on the way as Mo Claveman lays down a beautiful bunt. Going to be tough for the first baseman. She beats it out. So Claveman with a single down the line.
Yeah, great bunt. And I think you could do that. You can do that with these corner infielders. They're not the most, I guess...
agility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Athletic. Yeah.
They could probably, they bet they hit the ball a long way.
Oh, they do. That's probably what they're there for. But beautiful bunt.
Yeah, nice job. So Claveman will be down at first base. That'll bring up Elizabeth Mason, the 7th spot here in the lineup. And 1 out here for Alabama.
And Mason getting the start.
Yeah. Next pitch into Mason. She takes that drop ball down away from ball 2. So count here 2-0.
In right field. Pretty similar to what we did yesterday. You know, she started in right yesterday, then slid back behind the plate.
Agreed. Next pitch swung on, and it's foul. I think that might have been hit and run because Claveman took off.
Yeah, Claveman was moving. Good jump. A little off speed, too, there. Had Mason out in front.
Yep, she did. Mason was off balance. So 2-1 count. As Claveman stays at first, Preston will come set. Pitch here on the way to Mason. That's in the dirt. Dykes struggles with it as Claveman takes off, but Dykes is able to recover, pick it up, and throw Claveman. I think Claveman may have hesitated a little bit.
Yeah, I thought she initially picked it up with the ball in the dirt. Yeah, she just had that slight hesitation, and I think that's the difference of getting her, taking that bag.
Yeah.
I mean, Reagan Dykes jumped all over it.
Yep.
Kept it in front of her, and was able to gun down Claveman.
Yeah, she recovered well, so she blocked the ball off her chest and then got up quickly to throw down to Turner at second. 3-1 count here to Mason. Swung on. It's a grounder back up to the pitcher, Preston. It's off her glove. It's going to be a tough one to handle. Mason's able to beat it out as Preston didn't move her feet to get over and field the ball.
Yeah. Well, she couldn't come down for it.
Nope.
I think they're going to give that
imagine they give that an error, but see how they score it.
Yeah.
Well, Mason will be down at first base, and that brings up Anna Shellnut, here in the 8th spot.
Yeah, they gave it an error.
Yeah, they gave it an error. Yep. E1 on the pitcher. First pitch to Shellnut. She takes outside for ball 1. 2 outs here for Alabama still. Noles have a 1-0 lead over the Crimson Tide, though. As Preston will come set. 1-0 pitch. And that misses outside for ball 2. Count here 2-0.
She's nibbling on the corners. Just
yep.
Those aren't strikes. Good eye by Anna.
Yes. Preston will come set. 2-0 pitch here on the way. Swung on by Shellnut. It's fouled straight back. Yeah, so it'll be a 2-1 count.
Well, making her work in this second inning.
Yep.
You got a little lineup change. You got Zoe in the lineup today in the 9-hole.
Yeah, a little bit. Again, they'll still fluctuating their lineup here and there, trying to find something they like. Next pitch to Shellnut swung on. That goes foul down the right field line. Big foul territory there.
Yeah, sure is. Well, we'll see. Once the Noles get to see Preston a couple times through the lineup.
Correct. Shellnut steps back into the box. She's in a 2-2 count. 2 outs for Alabama. Mason stands on first base as the crowd starts to rattle here. Pitch swung on by Shellnut as it's lined straight to Brown. Good contact by Shellnut. Just lined right there to the center fielder for Brown.
Yeah, she squared that one up.
He sure did. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error, 1 runner left on base for the Noles. As we move to the bottom of the second inning, coming up for Bama will be 4, 5, and 6. Your Noles, they've taken the lead here, 1-0 here over Alabama. Welcome back, Seminole softball fans. Bottom of the second inning, the Noles have a 1-0 lead here over the Crimson and Tide. It'll be Hemphill, the 4th spot, up for Alabama as the next pitch coming in from King. She buries that down and in for a strike. Count 1-1 Hemphill. 1-2.
King looks strong.
Very strong.
Start this game.
King does pretty good in these high-intensity intense games. Next pitch swung on. That's driven deep in the right field, and that's off the wall as Mason will pick it. Hemphill will have a double going into second base. Just as I'm talking about King.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, it was a 1-2 pitch, and
yeah.
Hemphill just went the other way with it.
Yes, she did.
Lined it off the wall.
So Hemphill will have a double to start the top of the second.
Yeah, see, the thing with Alabama yesterday, when they got their leadoff runner on, they usually cashed in on it.
Next hitter will be Toe, the 5 spot here in the lineup, swung on and fouled straight back. Yeah, they did. They capitalized well. So King will come set. Hemphill stands at second base. Next pitch that misses outside. Count 1-1 to Toe.
There's a couple things you want to do here. You know, do you try to pitch so she can't move that runner to third base because Hemphill's not the fastest.
No, correct.
And she'll need some assistance to get over there, so.
Yep.
Nice spot.
Yeah, 1-1 count, or pitch, excuse me, hits the outside corner for strike 2. Count 1-2. Well, as we saw yesterday, we didn't see any big-time hits from Alabama.
Thank you.
But you got a ball.
Yes.
How does that happen? The fans brought you the ball.
Yep. I have some friends here.
Okay, really?
Well, my buddy Sam.
Sam.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what Sam said? Sam says this. You know, that Antonio, he's not all Italian. He's got a smooth face. I said, that's the Puerto Rican in him. And Sam goes, I know, I'm on to him. He's not 100% Italiano.
No,
and I was like,
He said that.
Yeah. He called you out.
Yep, he did. Good guy.
Yeah.
Really good guy.
Sam's our Alabama buddy over here.
Yeah, he's actually watching the area, you know, where
Yeah.
where you can go onto the field. And Oh, nice throw, Anna.
We'll come back to the game here. 2-2 count.
Oh, yeah.
Toe is actually 3-2
Got
count.
a situation here.
We do have a situation. Full count here to Kylee Toe, who's the 5 spot in the lineup. Hemphill still stands at second base.
I'm going to keep the ball.
I think you should. I don't think they need it back.
We got the window open, so that's why.
3-2 pitch swung on. Cheryl looked like she was moving the other way and actually goes back down to her knees and makes an incredible stop from the hard hit ball there from Toe, but Hemphill will move up.
Yep, and that's the whole, that whole at bat where you were seeing the strategy of trying to keep the ball away.
Yeah.
So where Toe can't hit something to the right side to help Hemphill get to third. Well, that ball was hit pretty hard.
It was.
And nice play by Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl picks it up. A 4-3 there to Gordon.
I think I don't know where she was going on the play.
Maybe for if Anna wanted to throw behind the runner.
Throw behind her.
Yeah. Well, that'll bring up Jenkins, a 6 spot. Jenkins did not play in yesterday's game, so she's getting the start today. That's, Claire Jenkins, a designated player, number 33. Claire Jenkins, a sophomore, hitting .545 on the year. Next pitch in to Jenkins. She takes that down and in for ball 1. Count here 1-1. 1 out for the Noles.
Yeah, Claire Jenkins, she DP.
DP, yeah.
Saw her at shortstop last game. That's what I was kind of curious. Swinging those Easton Ghost bats.
They
Look
are.
she's out of the box.
She sure is out of the box. Starting. Next pitch swung on. It's a flare. Back is going Callie Harrod. She makes the catch. The speed of Harrod able to get Jenkins. So Jenkins flies out to short.
That's a great pitch right there.
Yes. Get down and in. So that'll bring up Callaway, the 7 spot. Gabby Callaway, the left fielder, number 15, hitting .391.
Yeah, if Meghan can navigate around that leadoff double, that would be awesome.
Correct. First pitch to Callaway, swung on and fouled straight back. Boy, you can see Alabama hitters, they are taking their hacks here at the first pitch.
Sure are. They were aggressive all day yesterday, too, against Kylee.
They absolutely were. So Hemphill still stands at third base. Noles still have a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. 2 outs. Next pitch swung on. It's going to go foul over to Alabama's pitching area.
Like to see Meghan probably go up the ladder here.
Yep, absolutely.
Now that she's way ahead of Callaway, maybe she can start expanding that zone a little bit, working the top of the zone.
So King will come set. 0-2 pitch here on the way. Swung on. Another lifter as Jessie Warren goes back and makes a catch and down the third base foul territory. So Callaway will foul out there in the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner left on base for Alabama as we're moving to the top of the third inning. Quick moving game here. It'll be Casas to lead it off, the 9-1-2. We'll take a short quick break and be back with you guys. Welcome back, Seminoles softball fans. Robin Arbor alongside Anthony Santiago. Top of the third inning, Noles hold a 1-0 lead here over Alabama. First pitch swinging was Zoe Casas. She grounds out to Preston here in the top of the third for the first out. And we roll to the top of the lineup. It'll be Kylee Harrod.
Yeah, Zoe wasted no time. First pitch swinging.
Yep. Kylee Harrod grounding out to the shortstop back in the first inning. First pitch to Kylee. She takes outside for ball one. Well, Carson Gordon had a screamer out to left field to put the Noles up 1-0 here.
Ball was smoked.
It was smoked. You got the wind blowing from right to left. Preston will get set. 1-0 pitch. That's that off-speed, dirty drop ball, 47 miles an hour. That
dipped even less.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice pitch.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was Carson's 5th on the year, 13th RBI. She's got off to a hot start.
She has. 1-1 pitch to Harrod. She takes downstairs for ball two. Count here 2-1.
Yeah, shout out to the Gordons. The Gordons.
Yeah.
Lisa sent me a text today saying, rooting on the Noles from Miami. So,
drinking some margaritas for us. I know it. 2-1 pitch on the way. Misses outside for ball two. So, ball three. Count 3-1. 1 out here for Alabama. We have some outstanding parents that travel with the Seminoles a lot to watch their daughters play, but then also they're always listening in support. Next pitch, that's called a strike on the outside corner. Full count now to Kylee Harrod.
Yeah, that was a nice spot.
Yeah.
Right on the outer half there. Not much of a 3-1 pitch you would want to swing at, so it's actually well placed by Preston.
3-2 pitch here on the way to Kylee Harrod. She rolls over that one. It's a grounder to the shortstop Booker, who picks up fires over to Hemphill, for the second out of the inning. So another 6-3.
That brings up Warren.
Yeah, it'll bring up Jessie Warren.
Warren had a couple ABs yesterday that
she did.
Just missed a couple flyouts to center that looked like she just missed.
Promising.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's been on fire since this Alabama trip here.
2 outs here for Alabama. That pitch comes awfully close, up and in, as she turns into it, but misses Warren. Count 1-0. Yeah, they keep walking by these Dreamland barbecue.
Yeah, the Dreamland barbecue nachos.
Barbecue.
Should we go to Dreamland
But maybe
barbecue
tomorrow? I think so. I think there needs to be a detour on the itinerary. The 1-0 pitch misses. We're going to be in Alabama for majority of our ride back. There's got to be a Dreamland.
Well, there is. Let's see. There's probably one in Dothan, maybe.
I mean, Jim and Nick's was okay. It was good last night. Chicken was delicious.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I liked it.
Yeah. 2-0 pitch swung on by Warren. That's driven deep in the right field. Back is going toe at the wall, and it's over. Solo shot by Jessie Warren puts it over the right field wall. Will put the Noles up 2-0 now here over the Crimson Tide. Jessie Warren continuing to add to that home run total.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was ball just kept carrying and carrying.
Sure did.
And,
got underneath the flag. Now it looked flag shifted. Just right, got underneath there. And
it was
out.
Just kept carrying and just eventually ran out of room. Kylee Toe ran out of room there. That was a home run for Warren. And what is that on the year now? That's
gotta be 6, 7.
Or 7th.
7th.
It's a good start.
Yep. First pitch into Sydney Sherrill from Preston on the inside corner for ball one. I'd be interested to see if even Osario gets up for this game tonight.
Nah.
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think we see Osario till postseason.
Yep. 1-0 pitch. It's taken down and in for ball two. Count here 2-0. Well, I would imagine, again, like we talked about, this is Preston's game. She's going to be the, next upcoming pitcher for Alabama.
Yeah, it's their future, right?
Right. Preston will come to the mound and get set. 2-0 pitch here on the way. Swung on by Cheryl. She fouls that one off. So 2-1 now.
Well, with the change in pitcher, the Noles have made the adjustment.
Yes.
You know, a couple solo shots to get them ahead.
Next pitch, drop ball down and in for ball 3. So count here 3-1. As Preston will come set, 3-1 pitch here on the way. Misses down and in. Cheryl draws a walk. And that's Preston's first walk of the game.
Yeah, maybe she got rattled.
Yep. Typically, yeah, you don't want to follow a home run guy with a walk. That brings up Carson Gordon. Carson Gordon opened things up for the Noles back in the second with the solo shot. She's 1 for 1 on the day. So Cheryl will stand down at first base. And as Preston will come set. Pitcher on the way. That hits the outside corner for strike 1.
Yeah, tough spot.
Yep.
It's nothing Carson could do that, you know, with that pitch. There's just painted on the outside corner.
One pitch here on the way. That's in the dirt. Nice stop by Dykes as she moves to keep that ball in front. As Gordon will step back into the box. 1-1 pitch here on the way. This is down and in for ball 2. So count here 2-1. As Gordon digs back in. 2-1 pitch here on the way. That's taken down and away for ball 2. So count here 3-1. 2 outs here for Alabama.
It's good patience right now.
Yep.
See if she dares to throw one over the plate here. 3-1.
Yeah, we'll see. 3-1 pitch here on the way. Swung on by Gordon. It's lined out to right field. Toe goes back. She makes a catch, but Gordon makes great contact with that last pitch. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. 1 runner left on base as we end the top of the third. Noles are up 2-0 with that solo shot from Warren that puts them ahead. Some more insurance. It'll be Dykes, Booker, and Brown. The 8-9-1 coming up for Alabama. We'll take a short, quick break and be back. Oh, welcome back to Middle Softball fans. Robin Arberg alongside Anthony Santiago. It is Reagan Dykes here up at the plate, the 8th spot in the lineup. She's in a 1-2 count here in the bottom of the third. The Noles, they hold a 2-0 lead here over the Crimson Tide. And their third game overall in the Bama Bash. The 1-2 pitch to Dykes. That misses upstairs, a rise ball for ball 2. So count here 2-2.
Pretty challenging day, but
yes. Yeah, a lot of
we're
weather.
gonna get them all in.
A lot of moving. Yeah.
Tomorrow might be a different story.
Agreed. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on.
Get
And
on those knuckles there.
yeah, that's fouled straight back there from Dykes. Yeah, and you know, even you talk about Alabama having to come into this game. Well, they just went through, what, 2 weather delays with you? One big weather delay there with University of Northern Iowa?
Yeah, at the end of their game,
Yeah.
right in the 5th inning, they had a delay, and they ended up pretty much walking them off with the
Yes.
run rule in the 6th. But, yeah, it delayed about a good 30 to 45 minutes.
Sure did.
So, you know, they've been here for a while, but Noles have one more game after this, so
They
it's going
do.
to be a long night.
It will be a long evening. So Dykes will step back into the box. She's in a 3-2 count. As King will get set, pitch on the way, swung on and fouled to the third base, dugout side. Yeah, so there's a funky rule about tomorrow happening as well.
Yeah, so Northern Iowa, their travel plans, they will not start a game after 11 o'clock.
Yep.
They have a 13.5-hour bus ride.
That's a long bus ride.
Yeah, they drove. So
Yeah.
so they're not willing to start a game after 11. And
Yeah.
if you look at the weather, looks like there's going to be some weather all throughout the morning
Yes.
tomorrow, and it looks like it kind of stops around 11 o'clock.
Yep.
I don't know what that means, but then there's weather throughout the rest of the day
Yeah.
too. So we'll see. We'll see. Tomorrow could be different. You know, we'll see in the morning, and we'll see if that game tomorrow gets in.
Dykes will step back into the box. 3-2 pitch on the way from King. Swung on. It's a grounder to Sid Sherrill, who covers some really good ground
Nice.
over there through the 4-3 spot as she picks it up and fires to Carson Gordon. So another 4-3 on the day there. Sid showing some range.
Yeah, and that's promising. You know, Carson's starting to settle down at first base.
Yes.
As, you know, that play in the hole is always a tricky one. Does the first baseman go get it?
Yep.
Well, you know, the communication was there between the freshman and the junior, and, you know, it looks like Carson is really settling in at first base.
It brings up the shortstop Booker. Swung on. That ball's flied high into right field. In comes Elizabeth Mason for the Noles to make the catch. So that'll be 2 quick outs. And top of the lineup will roll up here for Alabama, as it will be Brown that comes to the plate.
Yeah, good job by Meghan. You know, she's got a lead now. She
Yep.
can pitch to contact a little bit. Doesn't need to be too fine.
No, not at all. So Alyssa Brown comes to the plate, the center fielder, lefty. In comes the infield for the Noles. First pitch, Alyssa Brown looks to bunt, pulls back. That hits the outside corner for strike 1. 2 outs for the Noles. They have the 2-0 lead here over Alabama. A little different story than what we saw yesterday.
Yeah, the Noles, a couple solo shots, get them ahead here. Keeping this one off the bases would be nice.
Oh, Brown is fast.
She had 3 stolen bases yesterday.
Yeah. She's got 8 on the year looking down at the stats. As Kegel comes set 1-1 pitch on the way. That hits the outside corner for ball 2. So count here 2-1.
I got a text from Tiffany Brown saying, Alyssa Brown's pretty good. Must be her name.
Must be. Gotta be, right?
Gotta be the name.
Gotta be the name. Gotta be. Next pitch into Brown. King with a nice drop ball down and away for a strike. That makes it 2-2. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
We're at SEC Network today too, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
No, actually. Next pitch swung on. It's a grounder from Brown to Callie Harrod at short. She picks up, fires over to first base for the third and final out. No runs, no hits, no errors. No runners left on base as 6-3 there. No, I don't believe we are on the SEC Network because I see both of the cameras not on
covered.
down the side. So
Yeah, just got the one behind home plate. That's the only one they're using.
Yeah. So, well, we'll take a short, quick break as we move to top of the 4th. Coming up will be Cassie Davis, Morgan Claveman, Elizabeth Mason, the 5-6-7 here for the Noles. They hold the 2-0 lead over the Alabama Crimson Tide. Welcome back, Seminole softball fans. We're here in the top of the fourth inning. The Noles have a 2-0 lead here over Alabama. It's Cass Davis at the plate, the number 5 spot in the lineup. First pitch she was swinging at, and it's fouled straight back. As Dykes calls timeout to go out and talk with Preston, her pitcher. Possibly to give the umpire a minute. I think that nicked to the umpire behind the plate. So they're going to give him a minute, and he's ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's fine, but just it's one of those
courtesy
things between the catcher and the umpire, home plate umpire. Do the same for the catcher, right?
Absolutely, give him time.
Clear the plate off, go talk to the pitcher.
So Davis will step back into the box. It's an 0-1 count as Preston gets set. Pitcher on the way, swung on, it goes fouled on the left field line. I see the infield now playing back to Davis. I think they've made their adjustments to the hitter.
Yeah, I didn't think she was going to bunt.
No.
Now she should drop a bunt.
Should. You're right. If you look back and you see it, like, yeah, I'm going to drop this here.
Okay, now I'm going to drop a bunt right down the third base line. And
yeah.
Right now, she could beat that out easy.
Oh, yeah.
Look how deep.
0-2 pitch on the way to Cash. She takes that up and away for ball 1. Count here 1-2 to Davis. Davis hitting .350 on the air. She struck out looking back in the second inning. Yesterday had a 3-run shot in the University of Northern Iowa game.
Yeah, that was a 3-run shot.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch swung on. It's a grounder to Booker at short. She picks it up, fires over to Hemphill at first for the first out. So a 6-3 there for Davis, and that brings up the 6th spot, Moore Claveman.
Yeah, that 3-run shot yesterday welcomed Brooke Craig to the game, right?
Yeah, sure did.
And after that, she kind of settled in, but
yeah, for you and I. Well,
damage was done.
Just watching, we were watching Spencer there in that game here previously, Northern Iowa playing Alabama. We didn't get to see Spencer there, number 1.
No, she pitched early in that game, got knocked out.
Yeah.
So, we didn't see her. If we play tomorrow, I think we'll see her.
I think we will. I think if we get that game in, I think we'll see her. Absolutely. Preston will get set. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed by Claveman, so that'll be strike 2 for her. 0-2 count. Again, 1 out here for Alabama in the top of the 4th, but the Noles, they hold that 2-0 lead here in Tuscaloosa. As it was mentioned earlier, crowd a little sparse tonight, some of the rain. Preston will get set. 0-2 pitch swung on. It's a grounder as Turner has to shift towards second, but she's able to field it, fire over to Hemphill for the 2nd out.
Yeah, I thought it was going to kind of range her too far over to up the middle, but she makes a nice play and gets rid of it really quick to get rid of to retire the speedy Claveman.
Correct. That'll bring up Elizabeth Mason to the plate. She was on base back in the 2nd inning, but that was due to the error from the pitcher. So 2 outs here for Alabama. First pitch to Mason swung on and fouled straight back. Preston's pitch count here up to 60 at this point.
Yeah, she's been laboring a little bit.
Yep.
This inning, she's been kind of working ahead. Most of the hitters.
Preston will get set here. Pitch on the way. That's down the dirt for ball 1. Count 1-1. Georgia State's got to come back and play tonight. How about a long day for them?
Yeah, they were the first game of the day.
Sure were.
Which didn't start till 11:30. Then they had a delay in that game.
So they've been sitting around for about 8 hours.
Yeah, they've been at the hotel for quite a long time.
Yeah. Next pitch misses outside. So 2-1 here to Mason.
Well, the game, the UNI Alabama game was cruising along, and then that cell of rain that came in and just kind of put a stop to it. And Alabama was in position to run rule that game in the 5th. Rain came and had to put the tarp on, and it was only about a 45-minute delay, but still it pushes everything back.
Yep. Got to wait a little longer.
Yeah.
Well, Mason here, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Or 2s across the board. Preston will get set. 2-2 pitch here on the way, swung on. It's another grounder to Preston. She has a little trouble with it, but is able to pick it up and fire to Hemphill at first base. A 1-3 to end it. So 3 straight ground outs for the Noles. No runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. Moving to the bottom of the 4th inning, it'll be Turner, Grantham, and Hemphill, the 2, 3, 4 coming to the plate. We'll take a break and be back with you guys. Hey, welcome back, some of the softball fans. Bottom of the 4th inning. It's Turner here up at the plate for Alabama. She's in a 1-1 count as Meghan King comes to the mound. Infield playing in for Turner. Next pitch swung on. That's lined into foul territory over the third base dugout, excuse me. Need to get my right and left fixed here.
Yeah, Demi Turner with that triple.
Yes.
Late in the game yesterday.
As you mentioned, she made a little bit of a jump. Turner steps back into the box. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on. It's lined to Kylee here at shortstop. She picks it up, fires across the diamond to Carson Gordon at first base. So 6-3 there will end Turner.
It's a tough play right there.
Yes. Kylee had to
go in the hole a little bit and get rid of it because Turner runs real well. So nice play by Kylee.
Brings up Peyton Grantham. Grantham 0 for 1 on the day, hitting .370 on the year. She lined out to Jessie Warren at first base. First pitch swinging. She drives it out to center field. Bo Claveman doesn't take but 2 steps in to make the catch and 2 quick outs.
Yeah, it looked like maybe it was off the end of the bat, but moving right along.
Yeah, 2 quick outs. That brings up the 4 spot Hemphill. Hemphill had the ball that almost went out off the right field line, the double back in the 2nd inning.
Yeah, Meghan was ahead in the count that at bat as well. Nice spot.
First pitch to Hemphill, and King drills one down and in for a strike into Hemphill, the righty.
Yeah, she's not gonna get hurt down there.
No, not at all. Next pitch into Hemphill, swung on. It goes fouled on the right.
Essentially, that's all she's gonna be able to do with that pitch.
Yeah, just foul it off. It is. That down and in pitch into righties from King is a tough pitch. So it'll be 0-2 count, 2 outs here for the Noles in the bottom of the 4th. They hold a 2-0 lead here over the Crimson Tide. 0-2 pitch, changeup rolls to Shelnut at the plate.
That was a changeup?
That was changeup. The miles per hour didn't show up on that.
It didn't register.
No, it didn't register.
Was that 20?
King's still working. She's still a work in progress here.
25 feet on.
She's a work in progress.
I'm not, making fun of it. But.
Next pitch swung on, and it's high fly. Will be playable for Warren. It's not. Gets out of play on the first base side.
I can't throw a changeup. I could throw a knuckleball, but like her changeup, still working on it.
It's a work in progress, right?
Yeah. She's rolled those before, though.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch on the way. Rise ball misses upstairs. That is the strikeout pitch King is known for. She gets that one a little too high, but Hemphill will step back into the box.
I'd like to see her bury the drop in.
Oh, yeah.
One more time.
2-2 pitch swung on. That's line down the left field line. Goes foul. Yeah, I'd say
I'm
buried
okay with
in,
that. She's not going to be able to keep that ball fair.
No, she's not. If she buries it in a little further down, there's no way.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a strikeout pitch.
Yep. See if they go back to it. Because, I mean, once you establish that pitch, she keeps fouling them off, then you can go up the ladder with the rise. There's the rise.
There it is. 2-2 pitch misses up and away. Full count now. 2 outs for the Noles.
I'd bury it back in.
I agree. Shifted the eyes, so bring it back down. Yep.
But just make sure it's down.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to go away.
3-2 pitch. They do. They go away. And Hemphill lines one. She yanks that to Warren at third base, and Warren's able to make the catch.
That ball was smoked.
Yeah, it was. So a line to Warren ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. No runners left on base as King has been doing a great job moving through this lineup. We're moving to the top of the 5th inning. It'll be Anna Shelnut, Zoe Casas, and then top of the lineup, Callie Harrod coming to the plate. The Noles, they hold a 2-0 lead here over the Crimson Tide. We'll take a break and be back. Welcome back to Middle Softball fans. Robin Arberg alongside Anthony Santiago. Anna Shelnut is up at the plate for the Noles. They hold the Florida State Seminoles. They hold a 2-0 lead here over Alabama. First pitch in a Shelnut is a strike from Preston on the mound. As Preston will get set. 0-1 pitch swung on from Shelnut. It's a grounder to Booker at short. Fires across for Hemphill. So
Booker has that little sidearm flip over to first.
And it's not strong.
No, she just kind of sidearms it over there.
Yep. And that brings up Zoe Casas.
Takes her time with it.
Well, if you take the home runs away from Preston, she's really done a pretty good job.
Yeah, actually. Look at ERA at
yep.
0.63. Whip a little bit above 1. She's only walked 1.
Yep. Struck out 1.
Yeah. She's maybe more of a contact pitcher, not going to get a lot of high strikeouts unless she can really, harness that changeup.
Agree. The 1-0 pitch is swung on by Casas. It goes foul down the right field line. Zoe 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out to the pitcher back in the 3rd. So Preston will set to the mound. The corners for Alabama in just a little bit. Next pitch swung on and foul down the right field line. I think she's aiming for Craig Snyder down there.
Yeah, I mean, she's...
Yeah.
That's 2 right there. He better kind of back up a little bit.
I think so.
Or unless he just needs to start charging those.
Correct. Coming right after him. 1-2 count here to Zoe Casas, a 9 spot here in the lineup for the Noles. And outfield playing pretty deep to Zoe. 1-2 pitch here on the way. Swung on. It's a grounder to the second baseman who goes down to a knee. What a play by Turner. And flips it over to Hemphill for the second out. So 4-3.
Yeah, similar to the one against Morgan Claveman,
Yeah.
where she kind of ranges to her right and just gets rid of it as soon as she fields it to retire Zoe.
That'll bring up top of the lineup here. Kylee Harrod steps up. I'd say Callie's due here for the Noles.
Yeah, a couple ground outs to the shortstop.
Yeah. Yeah, she's been leaning out a little over the plate, but, you know, that makes her due for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kylee Harrod, yeah, she grounded out shortstop twice today. Harrod steps up to the plate here. First pitch to Harrod. Umpire says she did go. She tried to hold up the swing. Drop ball there on the inner half.
Yeah, it looked like the change in speed kind of got her. Looking for a different pitch on that.
Yeah, 2 outs here for the Crimson Tide. 0-1 pitch on the way. It's in the dirt. Wild pitch there from Preston. Makes it a 1-1 count. 2 outs here for Alabama. Noles, they've got the 2-0 lead here. Umpire, that's Muir checking out home plate.
Greg Muir. Pet him quite a bit.
Yeah, we have. Absolutely have. Harrod will step back into the box as Preston will come set. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on by Harrod. That's driven into left center field. That'll be extra bases. Harrod can really run, and she will easily walk into second base with a double. And as I said it, she's due.
Yeah, lining that one in the left center gap.
Yeah, nice job there done by Kylee Harrod. She brings up Jessie Warren.
That's going to, set it up. All with 2 outs. Let's see if we can push across a run here with 2 outs.
Yeah.
Got the right hitter up to bat right now. And you got the hot hitting Cheryl on deck, so see what they do here. They're going to pitch to her.
That would be
Is
interesting.
Van Brinkle
Yep.
the pitching coach for Alabama? She's been going at Warren.
She sure has. A lot of people have been going at Warren. The whole intentional walk is just not a popular thing in softball.
No, I guess not.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, she's making them pay.
Yeah.
So
Nobody likes
keep
to walk
pitching to her.
walk anybody around here, huh?
No.
1-0 pitch here on the way. That hits the inside corner for strike 1. Count 1-1 to Jessie Warren. 2 outs here for Alabama as Kylee Harrod stands at second base. You've obviously got the outfield back almost to the warning track, and there, the infield scoots back as well too. The 1-1 pitch swung on, and it gets out to the center fielder. Coach Alameda going to wave Harrod on around, and the play will not be close. Jessie Warren with an RBI single. She will move to second up on the throw, and the Noles add some insurance.
Yep, good 2-out hit right there. It's good clutch 2-out. 2-out hitting, situational hitting there. She smokes that one towards the gap. The throw home wasn't going to get Kylee.
No.
And
well,
then,
you had Brown playing too far back.
Yeah, too far back, and then first baseman that came over to cut off hits off her glove, and then that puts Warren at second.
Correct.
Puts her in scoring position.
So that'll bring up Sid Sherrill. So they'll give Warren a single on that and then advance to second on the throw. Warren gets the RBI. And it's going to be, time is called by Coach Murphy here for Alabama.
I think that does it. Oh, she's just going to talk to her.
Yep. Yeah, so Coach Murphy coming out to talk to the freshman Preston. I think they'll keep her in. They've got 21 Courtney Geddens warming up in the bullpen over there as I look down for Alabama, which she pitched against Northern Iowa. She is a teammate of Ellie Cooper with the New Zealand national team. A little tidbit. Yeah.
Right. Yes, they were talking to each other during our BP today.
Yep. That's a 1-0 count here to Sid Sherrill. Jessie Warren stands at second base. The 1-0 pitch on the way is swung on. It's a grounder to Turner, who picks it up and tosses to Hemphill. So Preston gets out of that one, but not before some damage is done here.
2-out damage.
Yeah, 2-out damage. So there's a run on a hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base as in the top of the 5th, the Noles. They've got a 3-0 lead here over the Crimson Tide. Coming up will be Toe, Jenkins, Callaway, the 5, 6, 7. We'll take a short, quick break and be back with you guys. Welcome back, Middle softball fans. Robin Arberg alongside Anthony Santiago. Bottom of the 5th inning here. The Noles got a 3-0 lead here over the Crimson Tide as Kylee Toe up at the plate in the 5 spot. She's got a 2-1 count. Pitch on the way. King misses that one on the inside corner to Toe, who's the lefty, so it'll be a 3-1 count. Defensive changes.
Yeah.
Who we got?
We got Karina Rosario checking in for Mason in right field. Nice pitch right there.
King evens it up, full count.
That's about it.
Danny Morgan?
Oh, I'm sorry. Danny Morgan and left. For Zoe. That's right.
All good.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, no problem. You're the one that caught it before I did. Next pitch from Toe. Swung on. It's a grounder. Going to have to be quick. Callie picks it up, fires to Carson Gordon, and it's in time to get Toe. So a 6-3 here to get things going in the top of the 5th.
Yeah, it's a good job by Megan. Megan's done a really good job getting that first leadoff hit.
Yeah.
Out. You know, Hemphill was the only double, to lead off that second inning, but she left her stranded. So she pitched around that leadoff double, and since then she hasn't given up a hit.
Correct.
Only 1 hit on the day.
Yeah, no, she's done an outstanding job. Blair Jenkins is up at the plate. First pitch she takes downstairs for ball 1. 1 out for the Noles here in the bottom of the 5th. Jenkins popped up to Callie Harrod. It's back in the 2nd inning. The 1-0 pitch here on the way, and that hits the outside corner for strike 1. Count 1-1 now to Jenkins. Infield is playing back. Outfield at average depth to Jenkins. 1-1 pitch here on the way. This is outside for ball 2. Count here 2-1.
So my question is,
yes,
can you have your foot outside the box before you take your swing?
That's a good question because
she's obviously out of the box.
Right. So is that rule when you make contact then?
I don't know. I guess when the pitch is released.
Yeah.
Because she's blatantly out.
Yes, she is. I agree. I think from a catching standpoint, that's something you would make a note of.
Yeah, I mean, should Anna be let?
Yeah, let the umpire know, hey, she's completely out of the box when she starts, just so you know. The next pitch swung on by Jenkins and driven down the left field line, and it will have some room there for Danny Morgan in foul territory. She'll make the catch for the second out. So Jenkins flies out in foul territory. That brings up Callaway, the 7th spot. Gabby Callaway.
Now, would that mess with you as a hitter? So if you're a hitter, you have an open stance, you're setting out of X, and then your catcher tells the umpire, hey,
I do,
foot's
yeah.
out of the box. Then she has to readjust her stance.
She does. It messes with the hitter, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Hey, Blue, she starts out of the box. Can we, I just want you to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. First pitch into Callaway was swung on and fouled straight back. Callaway here on an 0-1 count.
A catcher umpire etiquette.
It is. And it's something you say loud enough, too, if the hitter can hear you. Next pitch, King rolls that changeup there to Shelnut.
You know, number 35's caught a lot of games.
Yeah,
know all the tricks.
You make the point.
Right.
Hey, Blue, her foot's out of the box.
Yeah.
You need to watch that.
You need to throw her out of the game.
You do.
This inning's over.
One pitch swung on, and that's going to find a hole out to left field over Callie Harrod's head. It drops in front of Danny Morgan. So King just gives up her second hit of the night as Callaway just muscles that out there.
Yeah, it wasn't hard contact, just kind of flipped it out to left field.
Yeah, that'll bring up Reagan Dykes. So we'll have Callaway down at first base. First pitch into Dykes. There's changeup from King. That's down the dirt. Good stop by Shelnut behind the plate. King right now has an ERA of .175 with 2 outs.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that'll do it.
1-0 pitch to Dykes. That's on the outside corner for strike 1. Count here 1-1. I don't know. I think this miles per hour, this jug's gun up here, that only called that one at 48 miles an hour.
Change up.
Nah. Nah. 1-1 pitch swung on. It's going to go foul over to the third base dugout. 1-2 count here to Reagan Dykes. 2 outs for the Knowles.
It's 7:44. Oh.
Sure is. We're moving.
Game's moving. An hour and 15-minute game right now. Through 5.
Yeah.
Well, not through 5 yet.
There's the changeup.
Well, at least, this one made it to the plate.
It did. A little high. 2-2 count. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here as Reagan Dykes steps back into the box and is ready to go. King will come set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Dykes takes that rise ball upstairs for ball 3. So full count now.
But she has to continue to show it.
She does. And she's got to be able to slow the hands down of the hitter.
So here we go. 3-2. The runner's going to be off.
Correct.
Callaway will get a running start on this one.
King will come set. 3-2 pitch on the way to Dykes. Ooh. That hits her pretty hard in the hand as she turned into it. She did not release the bat, though, so it'll be a hit pitch.
Yeah. That one got her right on the hands.
That hurt.
Hopefully she's okay.
So that will move Callaway to second, and Dykes will move down to first base, which will bring up, I think we're going to have a pinch hitter here. It's not going to be Booker coming to the plate. Is that Booker?
Nope, it is Booker.
It's Booker. Oh, yeah, that's a 9. Oh, it's 6, I mean. Yeah, I mean, that's your starting catcher taking one in the hand. Trainers are going to come out and look at her as Reagan Dykes isn't moving too much here with that
looks
throwing arm.
Kerrigan Fain is their backup catcher.
Who's a senior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe that.
Someone they'll have to maybe put in. Yeah, Reagan Dykes has done a lot of catching here for Alabama.
Yeah.
in the last 2
sure
years.
has.
Yeah. Even the umpire getting in there. Look at him.
Yeah.
In the mirror. Checking it out.
Oh, yeah, she's in pain. She's grimacing.
Yep. It doesn't look too good.
No.
Well, she turned into it, you know, and you know
It's always dangerous.
Yeah, it's always dangerous when you do that. That ball ran. I think King was trying to come in with a drop. It just ran a little bit too much. And obviously it ran into Dykes.
Well, the good thing, you know, I know this extended the inning a little bit, but the good thing is I like the matchup with King versus Booker here. It looks like she's coming out of the game.
She's coming out of the game.
Yeah, she's not squeezing that hand at all. She's
letting it hang.
Yeah, she's got no pressure on that thing, so she might be done for the day.
Yeah, that's tough. That's obviously a good player there for Alabama, and you never want to see anybody get hurt on the field like that. You know, Dykes is a great catcher in the game. Plays it hard. So
there'll be I assume there'll be a pinch runner. No, looks like Fain will come into the game. Just replace her. Yep.
Yeah, it will be. It'll be the backup catcher, as you said, Kerrigan Fain.
Well, now this opens up the Seminole run game.
Yeah, it does. It does open up the Seminole run game.
I mean, I don't know what Fain, you know, her attributes on her arm strength or anything like that, but you know, I'm sure it's not Reagan Dykes.
Not Reagan Dykes, no. So Booker now will be up at the plate. First pitch to Booker. She takes upstairs for ball one. Count here 1-0. 2 outs for the Noles. King trying to work herself out of this, as she will have Fain at first and Callaway at second for Alabama. As Booker gets set. King here, 1-0 pitch. That is on the outside corner for strike one, so count here 1-1.
Yeah, hopefully King can wiggle out of this.
Yep. Next pitch swung on. That's lifted. That's going to get down in front of Danny Morgan. It's going to get past. 1 run will come in to score, and it looks like Fain trying to get to third will be out. She does not make it, as Danny Morgan, she laid out for that ball, wasn't able to come up with it though.
Yeah, it was just kind of died on her. And Sydney Booker just kind of got jammed a little bit on it. It was a good pitch by King, and they'll score 1 run, and then Fain was trying to take third from second. She got cut down.
Yeah,
End
so
of the inning.
Alabama will strike back here. It'll be 1 run on, let's see, 2 hits here. 1 hit, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base for Alabama. They strike back. The Noles, they still hold a 2-run lead. It is 3-1. And we're moving to the top of the 6th inning. It'll be Gordon Davis and Cleveland 4, 5, and 6. We'll take a short, quick break and be back with you guys. Welcome back, Seminole softball fans. We're here at the top of the 6th inning. It is Carson Gordon up at the plate for the Noles. Gordon 1 for 2. She had a solo blast in the 2nd inning and then flew out to right field. A line drive back in the 3rd. The 0-1 pitch from Preston misses outside for ball 1, so count here 1-1. Noles, they've got a 2-run lead here over the Crimson Tide. The score is 3-1. As Preston will come set here, pitch on the way, and that misses outside for ball 2. Well, a little bit of a switch around since Reagan Dykes, the normal catcher for Alabama, was hurt. They moved Fain, who came in the pinch run for her. Excuse me, she moved to first base, and then they put Hemphill back behind the plate.
Yeah, see if that substitution there can get the Noles running game going.
Yeah.
3-1 game now.
That's a 2-2 count here for Gordon. As Preston will come set. 2-2 pitch here on the way. Swung on. It's a grounder. That's a fair ball down the 3rd baseline. Going to be a long throw from Granum. And she fires across the diamond and is able to get Gordon in time.
Yeah, it was hugging the line down there. She fielded it pretty deep.
She did. That shows the strength of Granum's arm. That brings up Cassie Davis here, the 5 spot. She's 0 for 2. She's a designated player here in the lineup for the Noles tonight. As the infield scoots back for Davis. First pitch to Davis swung on. It's a roller down the 3rd baseline. That goes foul. Well, we've seen the Noles have a much better offensive night. Obviously, they're not facing Osario. But they've done a pretty good job touching up the freshman left-handed pitcher for Alabama.
A couple mistakes she's made that made her pay. You know, you had a couple 2-out extra base hits that generated a 3rd run.
Yep.
Alabama comes back in the 5th to plate a run with 2 outs. So now it's the Noles can just piece a couple more runs, get a little insurance, and I think Meghan King should go. You know, she's been pretty solid all day.
Yeah, agreed. The next pitch, it's in the dirt, stopped by Hemphill behind the plate.
There you go.
Yeah.
You see how she blocked that ball? That's a good indication that the Noles can run.
I think so. No, I agree.
There's no way she's going to be able to recover from that position.
Not like Reagan Dykes did a minute ago.
Yeah.
2-1 count here as Davis is ready. That pitch misses down low, so now Davis moves into a 3-1 count.
Hemphill's going to go talk to Preston a little bit about this pitch. Just make sure she's on the same page.
Hey, your mic is low again. What? Can't hear ya.
How about now?
What they say, says radio fans. You know what it might be?
What?
You may have to switch out your batteries during this break.
Oh, you think it's the window open?
No.
It's not the window?
You just need to speak up.
I am speaking out.
No, you need to speak up. I think it's your batteries. We'll change your batteries out.
Ball 4.
Okay. Davis will draw a walk there.
Think it's the batteries?
It's the batteries.
I think it's the batteries.
Okay. Davis draws the walk. She'll go down the first base. It'll put Deja Bush in actually to pinch run for Cass Davis.
Do you have batteries?
No, not for you.
What kind of batteries does it take?
Not for you. I have Dollar Tree batteries.
I know, but like double, was it?
AAA.
AAA?
It's AAA.
Do you have them?
Yeah. I'm always prepared.
You should have them.
I'm always prepared.
Maybe we should change it in between innings. What do you think?
They say it's better.
So you don't want to change it out?
Yeah, let's change it out. Hey, shout out to Hugh Tomlinson, actually, for giving us the update on your mic.
Okay.
He came up here and hung out with us for this weekend.
Yeah. Came for the game yesterday.
Sure did.
Games.
Claveman, first pitch, Daisy takes off, and she's thrown out. Hemphill coming in hot with that throw from behind the plate. I think they were ready for that.
Yeah. I'm shocked. I am shocked. She got rid of that pretty fast.
She got rid of that really fast. I'm not sure.
Cuts down a really fast Deja Bush.
I'm not sure we were all ready for that. But Hemphill was ready.
Yeah.
Clavin an 0-1 count. Clavin looks to bunt, pulls
Pumped up.
back. That misses downstairs for ball 1. So here, Alabama, they've got 2 outs now.
I would keep pressing the run game, though.
I would too.
I'm not convinced.
I agree. Not at all. So Preston will come set. 1-1 pitch on the way. Clavin tries to bunt at that and misses. So count now will be 1-2.
I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was she was trying to get it down, but she kind of like jabbed at it.
Yeah, she threw a bat at it.
Maybe she was trying to push it, you know, maybe between pitcher and third baseman. I don't know.
1-2 pitch on the way. Check swing from Clavin. It's fouled straight back. So count still 1-2. 2 outs. Yeah, Clavin looked fooled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might have been velocity.
Yep. Well, Preston will get set. 1-2 pitch here on the way, and that misses down and in for ball 2. So 2's across the board now here for Alabama. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As infield is in. Boy.
Yeah.
They just no respect there to Clavin, huh?
Well, I know they respect the speed, so that could be something to do with it.
I think so. Preston will come set. 2-2 pitcher on the way. Misses down and in for ball 3. So now Clavin has drawn to a full count.
Get her on.
Yeah.
And have her steal right away. Because I'm not sold on Hemphill. Yeah.
No, I'm with you. Although my mom just texted me and said, I thought you said she couldn't throw anyone out. Don't listen to us. Swing and a miss there from Clavin as Preston gets her second strikeout of the game. And that'll end the threat from the Noles. It'll be no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. And we're moving to the bottom of the 6th inning. I'm going to change out Anthony's battery since nobody can hear him. So coming up,
let me get it. I could do it.
Top of the lineup. Don't touch anything. Top of the lineup.
Touch it. There we
Brown,
go.
Turner, and Grantham. Don't
it this
touch it.
button here?
Oh, goodbye. Welcome back to Middle Softball fans. We're here in the bottom of the 6th inning as Brown is the first hitter. And she grounds out to the shortstop to start the bottom of the 5th inning, 6-3. That'll bring up Turner, the 2 spot here. The Noles, they hold a 2-run lead here over Alabama. It is 3-1. Turner 0 for 2 on the day. Welcome back, Antonio.
Hello. I don't think I can't hear you.
No, that's not working. It's working.
No.
It's working.
I can barely hear you.
It's working. Sit down. Alabama, as you can hear the crowd on their feet trying to make a comeback.
Are these Duracell that you put in?
No, Panasonic.
I don't think we're sponsored by
Well,
Panasonic,
I
are
don't think we're sponsored by Duracell either. Or the Energizer Bunny. 2-0 count
we
here
should be.
to Turner. Okay. As Meghan King has really done a great job holding the Crimson Tide tonight. 2-0 pitch here, and that misses outside for ball 3. So King has gotten behind here, Jimmy Turner.
It's also keeping Alyssa Brown off the bases.
It is, which is key, right? Absolute key. Now King will come set, 3-0 pitch. That hits the outside corner for a strike.
It's getting a little cool outside.
It is getting cool. Next pitch swung on and fouled straight back. Absolutely is getting a little cooler. Next pitch swung on. It's fouled straight back again here from Turner. So
Looks like the Georgia State team is here.
yeah, they're ready to go.
Been waiting for a long time.
A full count here. Three-two pitch on the way, swung on. It goes foul straight back again.
Turner's battling here.
Sure is. Pitch count for King is up over 80, up to that almost close to 90. The last few pitches, I'd say she'll be up to 90 here after this Turner at bat. Three-two pitch on the way. Turner swung on, fouled again, straight back.
And looking at pitch number 9 of the at-bat.
I think so. Well, timeout's going to be called here as Shelnett's going to come out and have a chat with Meghan King, probably discuss.
Wonder if there was any other delays in other parts of the country with the rain.
Well, I think just across the mid part of the country, but most everyone looking, again, Palm Springs this weekend.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, there's been some weather down in South Texas, so
okay.
Houston, Texas, or Austin area.
Oh, boy.
Boy, the next pitch is
there you go.
smoked
Somebody
by
there.
Turner, but right to Claveman at center field. Don't worry, guys, we got somebody out there. Claveman makes the catch.
What did Alyssa Brown do?
Brown grounded out to Callie Harrod.
Nice.
No, excuse me, Brown grounded out to Jessie Warren.
Jessie Warren.
Third base. So Turner lines out to Claveman there in center.
Pretty good at bat there.
Yeah, great at bat. Yeah, so now you're looking at King with a pitch count of 91. And we've had timeout called here by Coach Murphy. Grantham is supposed to be the hitter. That's Peyton Grantham.
Oh, the umpire.
Oh, umpire got hit, huh?
Maybe the bat on the swing?
Yeah, might have hit
something.
him. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Muir there behind the plate shaking it around as the Alabama trainers have come out to check him out. And
I'm sure he's not. I'm sure they have a backup. Yeah, he's fine.
yeah, he's all right. Just checking. So Grantham now will step into the box. 2 outs here for the Noles. They hold a 3-1 lead here over Alabama. First pitch into Grantham is a rise ball, misses upstairs for ball 1. Grantham 0 for 2 on the day. The next pitch, that's a drop ball in the outer half in there for strike 1, count 1-1. Next pitch misses outside for ball 2. Count here 2-1.
They've stayed away from Grantham.
Yeah, they have. They've definitely have not come in.
This one's coming in.
Yeah, 2-1 pitch swung on, and that's why they haven't come in. Because that's laced down the left field line. But you know, at the times that they have come in, that's all she's really been able to do.
Yeah, you can't keep that ball fair.
No. She's definitely spinning off on it.
What do you think? Change up coming?
I'm going to say rise ball.
Rise.
Up and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. As King will come set. Pitch here on the way to Grantham, swung on, and it gets past Sid Sherrill out to center field for a base hit. Didn't rise. Too much plate.
Yeah, too much plate. That's going to bring up their meat of their order, too.
Oh, sure is.
Hemphill, who doubled in the second, lined out in the fifth, so she's actually, in the fourth, she's actually had some pretty decent at-bats.
Yep.
You got a pitch runner here?
Yeah, Coach Alameda, she's going to call timeout, come out, talk to Meghan King. Yeah, because it's Bailey Hemphill at the plate, who's 1 for 2 on the day, and she's made good contact. And there's our pinch runner coming in for Grantham.
Rachel Bobo.
Rachel Bobo. So Rachel Bobo will take over for Grantham.
Well, that puts, tying run at the plate makes this a little interesting.
Agree. I absolutely agree.
Meghan had a 1-2 count before surrendering the double in the second inning off the wall, and then in the fourth inning she worked the count full and ended up getting her line out to Warren.
We'll see how the Noles will handle this. First pitch into Bailey Hemphill, swung on, she's popped up, and that should be playable as Jessie Warren comes in on the circle and makes the call. Meghan King was quickly to get out of there.
Which is good.
Yeah, she's great. So that'll end the threat there. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base for Bama as Hemphill pops out to Warren, and that ends the threat. We're moving top of the 7. It'll be Rosario, Shelnut, and Morgan, the 7, 8, 9. We'll take a short, quick break and be back with you guys. Welcome back, Seminole softball fans. Robin Arberg alongside Anthony Santiago. Karina Rosario is the hitter for the Noles. First pitch swinging off of Preston. She rolls over that one to Fain at first base for the first out. It'll be a 3-3 unassisted.
Yeah, Karina coming up swinging.
Yep. That brings up Anna Shelnut, the catcher here for the Seminoles. And Shelnut 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch to Shelnut. She takes the pitch on the outside corner for strike 1.
So, you think with Preston they'll win some games?
She's a freshman. The SEC is going to grow her up pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's true.
Next pitch swung on. It's a grounder to Grantham at third. She fires across the diamond to Fain as the arm of Grantham is pretty impressive. It's a 5-3. And that'll bring up Danny Morgan, who's been in for Zoe Casas, ninth spot. I think Preston's going to get challenged in the SEC quite a bit. And I don't think that Alabama's going to be able to ride the arm of Osario as much as they have in the past, because you don't see the velocity up with her, and possibly still dealing with whatever injury she's got. And she's walking too many people.
Yeah.
Well, 1-0 pitch here on the way to Danny Morgan. She takes it outside for ball 2. Count here 2-0. So, you know, I think the SEC as a whole will be interesting. Obviously, UF with the pitching that they're going to bring. Next pitch to Danny Morgan in there for a strike. Count 2-1. You know who's been off to a hot start this spring? It was Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
They have had a great start. I'm not going to lie, I am shocked.
Right.
I mean, we hammered them in the fall.
Yeah.
Next pitch rolls to Grantham. She fires across the diamond with a third and final out. No runs, who hits no errors, and no runners left on base, as that'll end the threat from the Knowles. Here in the top of the 7th. They're going to have to defend, though, against the 5, 6, and 7. That'll be Toe, Jenkins, and Callaway. What do you think about the SEC?
I think it's Florida's probably to lose, right?
I think so. With the pitching, right? Because they're just so stacked in the pitching.
And then, we'll see what LSU has. You know, do they still have enough pitching to kind of keep them? Or hitting?
Because they got Hoover still.
Yeah. And then Waljasper. Is Waljasper still there?
Waljasper still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, pitching, yeah.
Other than that, you look across the SEC, South Carolina, we'll see. But I think Alabama, the teams that are usually up the top, Auburn, we'll see what Auburn's all about.
Yep.
But, yeah, for the most part, the best pitching is probably Florida. So kind of begins and ends with Florida.
Agree.
But anything can happen.
I don't think Tennessee's been quite consistent the start of this.
Oh, it beat Oregon today.
They did beat Oregon, but they've
been kind of up and down.
They've been up and down a little bit.
Well, then you look at Missouri is no.
No, A&M is good. They've been up and down a little bit too, but A&M is good. Arkansas, the hitting, they're going to compete a little bit. South Carolina, the hitting, they'll compete a little bit.
Yeah. So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how it unfolds. A couple weeks, right?
Yeah.
And that's when conference
games will start.
We open up with Virginia Tech.
Yeah. Virginia Tech, big win today, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Beat Michigan. 1-0. Hey, we're ready to go here in the bottom 7th. It is Kaylee Toe up at the plate here for Alabama. The Knowles, they hold a 3-1 lead over the Crimson Tide. Next pitch and to Toe. King touching that outside corner for strike 2. I really think Megan King thrives in the 7th inning when she's got the lead.
Yeah, she's actually been pretty impressive in this game.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice spot.
Yeah, the 0-2 pitch just misses down and away for ball 1. Count here 1-2 to Kaylee Toe, who's a lefty. She's been very impressive this game. Next pitch swung on. It's going to go foul back here behind the stands. As King will come set. 1-2 pitcher on the way. That misses down and away for ball 2. So count here 2-2. Speeds. Look at the speed up there. 66 miles an hour there for Megan King.
That seems about right.
Yeah.
You think it's a little too high?
Well, a few of them in the 40s. I don't think that was right.
Oh. That was a changeup.
Yeah, right. 2-2 pitch. That misses down and away for ball 3. Count here at 3-2.
Yeah, Megan make a pitch here.
Yep.
As this Alabama crowd gets a little...
They're into it. 3-2 pitch swung on. It goes foul. For being a sparse crowd for what I think here in Alabama, they're into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting the crowd into it with the music. And
Yep. King will come set 3-2 pitch on the way to Kylee. Toe swung on and fouled straight back again.
Ooh, got herself a battle here.
Yep.
Pitch number 9 coming.
Yep. King comes to the mound. It gets set. Pitch on the way. 3-2 pitch misses upstairs, and Toe draws the walk.
Yeah.
That's kind of how you want to start here, the 7th inning.
No, she lost her. It was a.
Yeah.
She quickly went up 0-2, and then, you gotta kind of tip your cap to Toe. She battled,
Yep.
and kept wasting a couple really good pitches.
Right.
And lays off the rise at the end there, and
Yep.
now you got Claire Jenkins up with the.
Yeah, first pitch to Claire Jenkins. She tries to hold back on that, but it's foul tipped off her bat. So you'll have Toe at first base. Jenkins, who's 0 for 2 on the night. She popped up to Callie Harrod at second base and then fouled out in the foul territory down the left field line back in the 5th inning. So Jenkins should get steps back into the box. She's the one that starts with a foot outside the box.
Yeah, big time.
0-1 pitch. She lays down a bunt. Shelna, this is going to be tough as she makes the play and is out at first base. Nice play by Anna Shelna, the catcher for the Noles.
Heck of a job.
Heck of a job is right.
She didn't have much time.
Yep.
And
You gotta give Carter anything? Bojangles thing?
no.
No?
Uh-uh.
I
I think it's over there.
Hey, Anthony almost got another foul ball. Let's look at he's like, where's my Bojangles thing? There's got a corner.
I was going to take the ball.
That was fun.
But have 2 balls.
Yeah.
Great play by Anna Shelnut. You know,
Yes,
she didn't have much time.
No.
Actually, a good bunt by Jenkins.
It was.
2-4 on the put out. But Anna, what a great play. She
popped out of there real quick.
popped out, and she didn't have much time.
No.
So got rid of it, and Sydney Sherrill went over and covered and got there just in time. Barely got her.
Yeah.
Looks like a pinch runner.
So let me ask you this: do you bunt there?
I think she was butting for a hit.
Do you bunt there?
I think she was trying to bunt for a hit.
Do you bunt there? She was. No. She absolutely was.
I think she was trying to bunt for a hit. Now it was.
She caught our corners off guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if that bunt gets a little bit further out, where Anna has to go out a little bit further, I think they're first and second with nobody out. So
correct. We're ready to go here. Callaway, first pitch swinging, fouls that ball off straight back. You've got sides in the run for. Looks like you got sides in the run for Toe now at second base.
But yeah, I mean, to answer your question, no, I'm not bunting there.
Okay.
But the bunting for a hit there.
Sure.
Tried to catch you off guard, but.
Next pitch into Callaway. She takes that up and away for ball 1. Count 1-1. There's 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th for the Noles. Again, Alabama, they've got the runner at second. The tying run is at home plate. The go-ahead on deck.
Yeah, Fain going to be the one on deck.
Yep. 1-1 pitch here on the way.
Nice.
Big hack. The throw comes down to second as Sides slides back in there. Sheldon trying to backdoor. So 1-2 count now to Gabby Callaway. All the Alabama fans up on their feet here. King will come set. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on. That's driven in the left field. Danny Morgan comes in and makes the catch as Callaway flies out to left. And now Alabama's down to their last out here as Side's not able to advance.
Yep. It's hit well, but just right at her.
Yep.
It's going to leave it up to Fain, who came in for the injured Reagan Dykes.
Yep.
It's pretty much the last bullet for Alabama.
It sure is. Kerrigan Fain steps into the box. First pitch to Fain.
Ooh,
that hits King. Yeah, that hits her right there as she tried to turn and hold back. So,
wow.
Similar to Dykes, Fain has the same fate right there, right? Hit by pitch.
Dude, that or Megan has something against catchers.
I guess so, huh? Well, that's good. Guess so, right? That'll bring up Booker. So now you've got the tying run at first base. And with 2 outs, you've got the go-ahead run at the plate.
Yeah, and Booker's the only one that drove in the only run for Alabama back in the 5th.
Which, I mean, is right here because you get to the top of the lineup.
Yeah. Timeout here?
Yeah, timeout. And Coach Murphy going to talk about this. All right, yeah, they're going to pinch run for Fain. So that'll end Fain's night, right?
Yeah, I think you're right.
It'll be number...
No, she can re-enter. She came in for Dykes.
But she didn't start the game.
No, she didn't. So you're right.
They just pulled her.
Yeah, so she's done.
Yeah. So the pinch runner is number 7, Marish Schroeder. That's right, yeah. That's number 7.
So, Schroeder must be maybe moving somebody around to go play first because that's where Fain was. But anyways, it's up to Booker now.
Yeah. Well, first pitch into Booker. King hits the outside corner for a strike. So runners here at first and second for Alabama. Booker steps back into the box. She's 1 for 2 on the night. 0-1 pitch on the way. And Booker takes that one on the outside corner for strike 2. So King working up ahead.
Yep. 2 well-spotted pitches. Quickly 0-2. Now let's see if King can finish it here.
Correct. King will come set. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on. It's right back up the middle. King gets a glove on it. She can't find it, but she's able to stop it. All runners are safe, and Booker gets a base hit.
Yeah, it was. She stopped it. She couldn't find the ball after she knocked it down. She's fine. I don't think she's hurt or anything. I think she knocked it down with her glove. Well, that's going to load them up for their leadoff hitter, Alyssa Brown.
Yeah, it sure is.
No. Pinch hitter.
Pinch hitter, yeah, it definitely will be a pinch hitter. Well, we look at Alyssa Brown, and she has not done much in today's game. She's been 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. And it's going to be number 34, Caroline Hardy, the junior. Who's a utility?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
what do you think about this?
He's looking to tie it up.
Yeah, he is.
Or win it.
I
mean, Caroline Hardy, I think she probably has some pop.
A little bit, I think.
Just kind of.
Just off of look. She looks like she could swing it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because Alyssa Brown, you get that speed element and everything like that.
Right. First pitch she takes upstairs for ball 1. She's confident.
Yeah, Megan just needs to make this pitch here.
A 1-0 pitch, and that's taken outside for strike 1. So count here, 1-1, 2 outs for the Noles. They hold a 3-1 lead. Bases are juiced for Alabama. In the bottom of the 7th, you've got the winning run at first base, tying run at second, 1-1 pitch on the way, and that misses inside for ball 2. So count here now 2-1.
Yeah, I like the spot, just missed. If you could just kind of maybe a ball over, that's a strike.
Yeah. King will come set. 2-1 pitch here on the way. Swung on. It's fly down the right field line. Carson Gordon getting back. She makes the catch. And the Noles, they'll win this one. Great job by the Seminoles. They win this one 3-1 over Alabama as Hardy fouls out down the right field line.
Yep, good job by Megan. Just wiggle out of that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I made it interesting there.
Is right. A tough one.
Yeah, no, it's good. Game's over.
Game's over. Noles win it 3-1 here. And not an easy atmosphere to win in, right?
No. I was really shocked that Alyssa Brown didn't get that at bat there.
I think I'm a little bit too, with the speed and the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wanted to win it.
Yeah, I guess. But, I mean, Alyssa Brown gets, whatever.
Whatever.
Hey.
Yeah, hey, they're players.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, right, appreciate you. Yeah, so the Noles, they will win one back here against Alabama. 3-1. So that makes the Noles here 2-1 so far at the Bama Bash, and they've got a game coming up here against Georgia State. How about the Noles getting it done here today?
Yeah. I mean, they had a couple mistakes by Madison Preston that made her pay.
Yep.
The third run there that proved to be pretty important, after you look at that last inning.
Yes.
Noles did a good job. There was a good bounce back, in this atmosphere too. Got a little dicey at the end, but Meghan King pitched a great game. She really controlled most of the game.
She did.
That one RBI single in the fifth by Booker was all she really gave up. But did a good job. And then the Noles just now they got to just get right back on track and get moving, and now they'll start looking into the next game against Georgia State, which starts in about 30 minutes.
Yeah,
so it'll be about 9 o'clock start.
Meghan King, she gets the win. She moves to 6-2 on the year. ERA 1.01, and she finished giving up 5 hits, 1 run that was earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts, and just 1 double through 120 innings pitched and the 28 batters she faced. She did an outstanding job. Madison Preston takes a loss. She moves to 3-1 on the year through 7 innings pitched. Gave up 3 runs, all earned, 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 double, and 2 homers, the big one. Her pitch count a little over 100 as well. I think I win Seminole Pick'em, people. So
well, we don't know yet.
I think that's write it down.
It could go to King.
I'm pretty sure I won Seminole Pick'em.
I don't know. It could go to King.
Jessica Warren, 2 for 3, home run, and 2 RBIs on the night.
It's going to be close.
I think I win. So hang on. We'll let you know coming up here at Georgia State.
Hey, here's the guy.
Scott, where you at coming
Scott, who is the player of the game?
Jessie Warren.
Meghan King?
Jessie Warren.
Meghan King.
Jessie Warren.
Or Jessie Warren.
Jessie Warren.
Or Meghan King.
Jessie Warren.
Or Carson Gordon.
No, Carson Gordon only had 1 RBI.
Think that's fine.
Jessie Warren.
That's
Jessie
fine.
Warren had 2 RBIs.
Yeah,
Jessie Warren had 2.
Actually, he has got a good point.
No, I won. Write it down. Seminole Pick'em. I win.
Hey, we don't know yet.
No, I won.
He hasn't.
I won.
No.
King, good game. You did a great job, but I won. Jessie Warren. Jessie Warren is player of the game.
Regardless, it was a good game.
Yeah, it was a great game. It was. On
Those
both
games
sides.
are fun.
They are fun. That was a fun game to call.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we'll be right back on with you guys against Georgia State.
Yep.
So make sure you hang tight, and hopefully
9 o'clock, it looks like.
Yeah, we're going to get this last game in tonight. And your Noles, they win over number 10. Their number 9 Noles win over number 10 Alabama 3-1. A great win, and let's say monkeys off the back here.
Yeah.
For the week, right?
Yeah. Let's go. Now let's get this. Second one.
Yep.
Go home. Go back to the hotel. Rest up, and let's see what we can do in this next one.
Correct. Well, we'll take a short, quick break as we go get some water, fresh our throats up, and then we'll be right back with you.
Yep.